I don't know what's going on with Adrien Broner, but we all see that his third opponent had to pull out of the fight on February the 25th. But this one is because of a broken jaw. Yeah, y'all heard it. Michael Williams Jr. had to pull out of the AB fight because he got his jaw broken sparring. But the thing is, Roy Jones Jr. is the one that's being blamed for it. We gonna get into it. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about the situation. And for those who don't know about the situation and the ins and the outs, I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what's going down and what went down. But before we do that, make sure that you hit my like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subbed to the channel. So yeah, unfortunately for Adrien Broner, as we heard, his third opponent has pulled out. And this one, like I said, is due to a broken jaw. You know, the young man, Michael Williams Jr., he had his big upcoming fight coming up with Adrien Broner. You know, it looked like that he got a blessing after Adrien Broner's last two opponents, Ivan Redkach and Hank Lundy, they had to pull out due to promotional issues, and they weren't able to go into the fight with Adrien Broner. And this was the third opponent that AB was on. So it looked like that this fight was going to take place. You know, we was only about a week out from the fight happening. The excitement for the fight was building. You know, people was wanting to see, hey, Adrien Broner, he looked like he finally got in shape. Is he going to let his hands go? That's the thing with Adrien Broner in every fight that he's been in since the Marcos Maidana fight. Is he going to let his hands go? And then on Michael Williams Jr.'s side, you know, his camp, they had got to talking loud and talking about what they was going to do. And they was coming to upset AB. And people wanted to see, was they going to be able to come in and upset AB and ruin his bag that he's supposed to be getting from BLK Prime? You know, people love drama. You know what I'm talking about? Let's just keep it 100. People love drama. So people wanted to see, hey, even if they wasn't interested in seeing Adrien Broner, they wanted to see, hey, man, is this kid going to be able to beat Adrien Broner and mess up his bag that he was supposed to be getting from BLK Prime? And I know it's a damn shame that people think like that, but I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Unfortunately, once again, we won't be seeing it because Michael Williams Jr., he got a broke jaw and he suffered a broken jaw in training camp in sparring. Now, Team Michael Williams Jr., they putting the blame on Roy Jones. Yeah, for those who don't know, Roy Jones is Michael Williams Jr.'s trainer. We've heard a lot of things recently on Roy Jones and his training methods. You know, we seen Chris Eubank get knocked out, trying to get in the ring and emulate everything that he saw Roy Jones do, fighting with his hands down and just trying to fight like Roy Jones. Every fighter that Roy Jones has trained, they don't look too good in the ring. And all of them trying to emulate him, right? All the Roy Jones fighters, they seem like they get in the ring after training with him and they'll switch whatever style that they had and they start trying to fight like Roy Jones. But, you know, Roy Jones has been training Michael Williams Jr. for a while now. And, you know, Michael Williams Jr. to me, he's just not it. Like, you know what I'm talking about? I hate to say it, you know, he a good young kid. I believe he's a police officer. You know what I'm talking about? But in the ring, he just really don't have it. He does have athleticism, you know. He's probably a talented athlete, but boxing ain't for him. It just ain't. But anyway, they're blaming Roy Jones because Roy Jones had them sparring. And, you know, usually fighters don't really spar this close to a fight. Also, they're saying that, hey, you know, Roy Jones tried to come to Michael Williams Jr. and his pops. His pops is his co-trainer, and his pops manages him. And he told him, hey, man, I think he should pull out of this fight. You know, they saying that Roy Jones was trying to get him to pull out of the fight. And they said they're not pulling out of this Adrien Broner fight. Now, I don't know why Roy Jones was trying to get Michael Williams Jr. To pull out of the fight. Maybe he saw the kid wasn't ready. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he sees like, man, I don't want him to go in there and get hurt. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I'm just reporting what I heard. And salute to KQKC, the boxing OG, because he cooked on this on his live stream today. So salute to KQKC for getting all the info that he got on this subject. But yeah, I don't know why Roy Jones is trying to get Michael Williams Jr. to pull out the fight. But they're saying the next day, Roy Jones wanted them to spar. And he has Michael Williams Jr. sparring some big heavyweight dude, some big ass heavyweight. That's when he got his jaw broke. I guess he got his jaw broke by some big dude, a cruiserweight or a heavyweight, some, big 6 foot something, 200 some pound dude that he was sparring with. And they feel that Roy Jones is the reason why this happened. They kind of insinuating that Roy Jones forced them to spar this big dude when they was against it, but Roy Jones kept trying to push it on, and they don't even feel like they should have been in the ring sparring at all. But, hey, he is the trainer, and you got to do what the trainer says. The trainer know best, and they blaming this on Roy Jones. They pointing the finger, and they've come out and they fired Roy Jones. And Michael Williams Jr.'s dad, Michael Williams Sr., he came out and he let it be known, like, my son, he suffered an unnecessary injury in a sparring that he shouldn't have been in. And yeah, we want to let everybody know that Roy Jones, that was our trainer, he's been fired. He ain't no longer our trainer. So yeah, it's some tension right there. It's some tension, and obviously they blaming Roy Jones for the broken jaw that he received. Like I said, I don't know what's going on. It just looked like bad luck, especially for AB, for Adrien Broner. I never seen a fighter have this many opponents pull out at the last minute of a fight. You know what I'm talking about? Maybe it's karma on AB. Maybe it's karma because he's going around claiming that Al Haymon owe him money. And I ain't saying Al Haymon don't owe him money. I don't know if he owe him money or not. But to keep it 100, you said Al Haymon done miracles for your career. So if a man did everything that Al Haymon has done for your career, maybe you should be taking that up behind closed doors with Al Haymon instead of going out in the public talking about it. He's also been on interviews claiming that Floyd Mayweather don't want to see him with no money. And everybody know that Al Haymon and Floyd Mayweather go hand in hand. But then you'll get in the same interview, AB, after he's bashing Al Haymon and saying that he owe him all type of money, then you'll hear AB say, oh, me and Al Haymon, we got a great relationship. So I don't know what it is. But like I said, it could be karma because of that. Or it could be karma because Adrien Broner, he did the same thing to Omar Figueroa. The week of the fight, AB pulled out of the fight with Omar Figueroa, and he said it was because he had mental health issues. But now everybody knows that was a lie. AB pulled out of the fight because he wasn't in shape. He was still drinking during training camp, and he admitted that. And so, Omar Figueroa, he ended up having to fight a more dangerous replacement opponent than Adrien Broner was, and he ended up losing, and that was to Sergey Lipinets. So it could be karma for all of the things that Adrien Broner has done. All of the names that Adrien Broner has called people that tried to help him out in press conferences, and everybody he didn't went off on and for no reason. So it could be karma. I don't know, but something's telling me that it's not meant for Adrien Broner to be back in that ring. Like when I see Adrien Broner train, yeah, he did get himself back in shape, but to me it don't look like his reflexes is there. His hand speed ain't like that no more. He didn't slow down a lot. And I mean, what can you expect? The man said that he went on a whole drinking binge every day for over a year and a half nonstop. So of course he's never gonna be the same Adrien Broner. You know what I'm saying? He's done too much damage to his brain and to his body. But yeah, once again, I mean, I don't know. As far as Roy Jones Jr., like I said, it ain't looking good for none of his fighters that he been training. And this is just another stain on Roy Jones' career as a trainer. It's another bad look. And especially Roy Jones, if he want to be, a full-time trainer like he is to some of his fighters, he want to continue to, grow his stable and get more fighters, he could do that just off of his name and what he did in the ring. But he ain't really got a good track record of fighters that he's trained. But Roy Jones is my all-time GOAT in the ring, prime for prime, pound for pound. Don't nobody touch Roy Jones. I love Roy Jones, but he ain't all that as a trainer. But let me know what y'all think. Roy Jones is the one getting blamed for this kid getting his jaw broke, had him in the ring with damn near a heavyweight, somebody that they saying he shouldn't have been in there sparring with in the first place, and had him in the ring almost, a week out from the fight, sparring, and rigorous sparring at that. Let me know what y'all think. Is it Roy Jones Jr. fault? Should Roy Jones Jr. had a got fired? Let me know how y'all feel in the comments. Y'all already know what it is. Hit my like button. Subscribe to the channel. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone.
Got the trap jumping like a money Mitch. I didn't move from a